Statistics indicate relatively high numbers of low birth weights, less than 2.5 kilograms among children born within 2 years of 2004 in Sistan and Baluchistan, and in 24% of cases, marriages in this province are not registered. 10% of children in disparity and far districts do not have a birth certificate, and more than 25% of girls in such districts do not even enroll in secondary school. Research shows that in Iran, young people know very little about HIV/AIDS. They lack the information needed to arm themselves against the spread of the virus. Out of the estimated 2 million drug users in the country, 10% started to use drugs before the age of 15. Based on statistics provided by the State Welfare Organization, last year over 6,000 street children and 1,000 cases of child abuse were reported.
UNICEF was created by the United Nations in 1946 to advocate for children's rights, help meet their basic needs, and create opportunities for them to reach their maximum capacity. Guided by the Convention on the Rights of the Child, UNICEF is committed to ensuring that the survival, protection, and development of children are global and national development priorities and enduring ethical principles. UNICEF is an impartial organization which works free of any discrimination in 162 countries across the globe, and with all its measures, makes the children that are most in need its priority. In 1965, UNICEF was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize for the promotion of brotherhood among nations. UNICEF is funded by voluntary contributions of individuals, institutes, governments, and the private sector.
In recent years, UNICEF supported the Iranian government in the 3 disparity provinces of Hormozgan, Sistan and Baluchistan, and West Azerbaijan. Some of the joint activities carried out in these parts of the country include establishment of rural child care center in deprived areas, equipping schools with science labs and libraries in BAM. Empowering women through trainings on making handicrafts. Purchase and install earthquake-resistant water pipes in BAM and Barabat. Support the birth registration organization to register the birth of children. Establishing nutrition centers and training nutrition counselors in the disparity areas of Sistan and Baluchistan. Sending mobile vaccination teams to distant parts of Iran. Holding a football match to launch the global campaign on children and AIDS.
To support UNICEF's overall budget for its projects, it cooperates in different ways and at various levels with the private sector to help promote UNICEF's goals in education, health, and protection of children. Partnerships between UNICEF and the private sector are complementary. 92% of consumers have a more positive image of companies that support a cause they believe in. Meanwhile, 87% of employees working for a company supporting a social cause feel a deep sense of loyalty to their employer. A partnership with UNICEF gives you the ability to take part in a cultural and social contribution in the society you are living in. On the other hand, corporate support from credible companies provides UNICEF's efforts added exposure through a broadened audience. UNICEF has 50 years of successful experience cooperating with large businesses worldwide. It knows the language of business and chooses the most effective way of partnering with companies. Increasing the pride and commitment of staff, popularity with consumers, and good media reflection are just few of the many benefits of such partnerships. Through the financial support provided by Behruz, UNICEF has managed to establish 25 rural childcare centers to provide necessary services to young children in 12 disparity districts of 3 provinces, Hormozgan, Sistan and Baluchistan, and West Azerbaijan. The Damavan partnership with UNICEF benefits 4,500 children in 96 villages in those 3 provinces. Pakshu Golrang supported UNICEF in its campaign, Let's Be Kind to Our Children, to raise awareness on better parenting skills. These partnerships have proven that UNICEF and Iran's corporate businesses can successfully work together to move forward towards one joint goal, to benefit children in Iran.
For every child, health, education, equality, protection, advance humanity.
A world fit for children, a world free of violence.